Welcome to 5 Bridges for Service Agencies. As an agency member, you have access to a number of tools, templates, and support resources. Today, I'm going to show you what it's like to access the agency portal. We'll start here on the agency landing page. When you click Agency Login, you'll see the options for joining. You can join with your email or a social profile. Since we're already signed up, we'll click Login and see how to log in with those social profiles or email. In this case, I'm going to log in with Google. Once we're logged in, we'll be automatically redirected to the agency portal. The agency portal is a members-only section. When you're here, you'll find several tabs at the top of the screen, along with a welcome video, an introductory paragraph with a quick link to your license agreement. The second tab is the agency roadmap. Here, you'll find an overview and a detailed roadmap for you to follow. Phase 1 is organizational readiness. Phase 2 is coach readiness, and Phase 3 is client readiness. All of these phases are described in detail in the agency roadmap. For those agencies who like to receive all information at once, this is it. Everything you need to successfully implement 5 Bridges to your community is here in this profile. Materials and training, marketing and branding, fidelity and compliance, reporting, and reviews. All this information will also be disseminated through an email drip campaign that will be scheduled once you're ready to receive it. Of course, the 5 Bridges team will be there to help guide you every step of the way. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. The third tab is the Materials tab. On this tab, you'll find everything from coaching materials to communication templates. For instance, the coach guide and activities. Here you'll find the slide deck, all of your PDF guides for each individual bridge, the coaching guide, the client guide, all right here one spot. Our supplemental activities are also located here. These are additional resources for each of the bridges. It's also worth noting that we have several communication templates available here. Workshop email templates, Clarity and 5-week coaching templates. Every time you need to communicate with one of your clients, someone in your community, everything is outlined right here. We've done all the heavy lifting, so you don't have to figure out what to say every time you need to communicate. The next tab is reporting. Here's where you'll find all the forms that your clients and community will use to share their feedback about the program. The 5 Bridges Agency Participant Evaluation is the one you'll use most often. On a monthly basis, your designated admin will fill out this form. Any applicable field can be filled in depending on how you're using 5 Bridges in your community. We use this information to measure the change in number of participants and the feedback on how people are enjoying the system. We combine this information with the analytics from our website and user data from the online course and workshops to provide you with a full picture of how your community is using 5 Bridges and present that to you during our quarterly meetings. Talk about that in a minute as well. Next, let's take a look at the Marketing tab. Under this tab, you'll find all the materials you need to share 5 Bridges with your community. You'll find marketing tips, our promotional videos, brand kit, communication templates, and marketing collateral. Let's take a look at marketing collateral. Here you'll find social media images, graphics, group coaching, social squares. If you want to share more about the impact of Five Bridges, social flyers, agency flyers. Again, we've done all the heavy lifting here and created a lot of materials for you, so you don't have to do it. As we get into the general images, social media images, you can see some of the examples of what this looks like. Here's one of my favorites. Time is now. Any of these are ready-made for you to be able to share on social media channels or in emails. If there are specific requests that you have that are targeted for your community, just ask. We're happy to create anything that you might need. The final tab is the support tab. Here you can schedule meetings with our staff. During your initial onboarding, you'll be scheduling your agency roadmap planning sessions. These are hour to hour and a half sessions that take you through the process of planning the rollout of Five Bridges in your community. Agency support requests are used on an as-needed basis. Anyone from the administration and director level can request one of these meetings anytime you need a little extra support. A designated member of our staff will be there to support you anytime you need it. And on a quarterly basis, we'll connect for our meetings. You'll be prompted with an email reminder to schedule this annual quarterly and annual meetings, where we'll review all the impact that you've had with Five Bridges. We'll discuss what's working, any challenges that you're having, look for opportunities for development, and generally be there to support you any way you need it. In addition to your agency portal, you'll have access to all of the Five Bridges workshops on demand and Five Bridges online training. We'll show you more about that in another video. Thanks so much for being an agency member. As always, reach out if you need anything. And in the meantime, be well.